She is brilliant, you know. As much as I have a row with her all the time, and we do clash. Everyone says we are saying, but she looks lovely today, and I'm really proud of her. Proud of Tristan. And Mick, how long have you got left before I can stop talking and you won the bet? You were splitting it.
Wait, you've blown it already, too long.
You told me I was going to get 50% of that. Yeah, but anyway, thanks to everybody coming and making it a great day. And I'm now going to stop talking because I've got all that old shit I'm going to drink. And thank everybody, and just great. Enjoy yourselves. Oh, Tristan, now, this will get really good. And I'll hand you over to one of them Sunnyball. Yeah. You ain't got paper, don't tell me.
Toilet paper.
Cricket score.
Right, I'd just like to start off quickly by congratulating myself actually on being early for the first time ever in my life. I think this was Sam's biggest worry of today, is she wasn't around to keep an eye on me and pester me to get ready. Right, so yeah, thank you all very much for coming to what is an incredibly special day, Matt Archer's 27th birthday. Happy birthday, Matt. Hope you have a lovely day. Right, in all seriousness, thank you to everyone that's come out today to help us celebrate our marriage. It really means a lot to both of us. You all look lovely, and we're both looking forward to a drink with you all later on. Bridesmaids: Danny, Sally, Tash, Amy, and Char. It goes without saying that you all look absolutely stunning today, and I don't think Sam could have picked 5 better ladies to have had by her side throughout this whole experience. Thank you for being there for her, not just throughout the organisation of this wedding, but for all the years you've known her. A special mention as well to Taya, who may not be the best influence on Sam at times, but has kept her sane through the majority of the organisation process. Also to Sally and Danny for calming her down when apparently I couldn't, and helping her organise what he was a cracking hen-do / holiday in Ibiza. So yeah, I'd like to propose my first toast of the afternoon. If you could all raise your glasses to the bridesmaids. Cheers. Right, I guess it seems right at this point as well to also thank my 2 best men, my new brother-in-law Steve, and my brother Al, and my 3 groomsmen, Matt, Daryl and Ed. Thanks for all the support you've offered me over the last few weeks and agreeing to most of the things I've asked of you. Steve and Al, thanks for organising a blinded stag do. Although I must tell you now, if Steve mentions anything about what went on in Hamburg in his speech, it's probably bollocks, as we only saw him on one day. Right, I've got to laugh, get it. Right, I'd also like to thank a very special lady who has done wonders in organising our catering today, and that is Maria. I'm not sure if you can hear me, Maria. Could you come out here for 1 second, please?
What do you mean you can't?
He's on the toilet.
Is she coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one do you like?
Come on, Maria.
Come on, Maria. We've got a gift for you. If you'd like to just come around.
Oh, you haven't eaten it yet?
No. I'm sure it'll be absolutely amazing. We all look forward to enjoying a lovely food later. Right, now today couldn't have happened without four very special people, our parents. They've helped us in many ways throughout the whole organisation of this wedding, none more so than my new father-in-law, offering to ply us all with alcohol for the whole day and night. We're incredibly lucky to have both our parents actually still together, with a solid 61 years of marriage between them. We couldn't have asked for better role models to base our married life on. You do an incredible amount for us both, and for that we're extremely grateful, even though we may not always show it, Sam in particular. So as a little token of thanks, for our mums really, we do have a little gift for you. Here you go, Mum. Susan. Right, so if you could now I'll ask you all to raise your glasses once more. To Dave, Dawn, Mary and Sue. Right, today is obviously really such a special day in my life. The second best day ever in my life, in fact. I'm sorry, Sam, I'm not sure if anything's actually ever going to top Colchester United's heroics against Preston on Sunday, May the 3rd this year. On to my new wife. Sam, I can honestly say you've never looked so beautiful as you did today. You really did take my breath away as you walked down the aisle. And today is 8 years to the day that we became Facebook official. And now seems like a good time to let you know, Steve, I'm sorry, it wasn't just a one-time kiss. During this time, we've been through and done a hell of a lot together and made some fantastic memories that we'll treasure forever. It hasn't always been the smoothest of relationships. I'm not sure that I thought after getting chucked out of their house by Barry at 1 a.m, shortly after we got together, that we'd be standing here today. Sam, I love absolutely everything about you. You're beautiful, smart, kind and generous, and would do anything for any one of your friends and family. When someone asked me the other day what your most attractive quality was, I actually really struggled to pick one. I was asked if it was your smile, your eyes, or a couple of your other assets. I said no, it's actually none of them. It's one little thing. It's called a pub. In all seriousness, though, Sam, I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't have you by my side. We're a formidable team when we're together. Okay. We always make each other smile, and it's been amazing to share these last 8 years with my best friend. To paraphrase a line from one of our favourite TV shows, I couldn't have imagined how great my life would be until the moment that I met you and you, Mrs. P. So if I could ask you all now to please be upstanding and raise your glasses one last time to my new wife,
Sam.
to Sam. And of course I've forgotten one thing. I was actually supposed to give the bridesmaids a gift when I was thanking them earlier, and I forgot. So, could I ask each of the bridesmaids to actually come up to the top table, please? Right, which one of you idiots is going first? I will now hand you over to one of my best men and my new brother-in-law, Steve.
Get out. Okay. Afternoon, everyone. Thank you all again for coming today. I thought I'd first of all just introduce myself to you that don't know me. I'm Steve, I'm Tristan's best man. I'm also the big brother of Sam, which, yes, is a conflict of interest. First of all, they've already been thanked once, but my mum was nagging me during my speech that I have to do tradition and thank all these certain people. So I thought I'd also like to thank the bridesmaids. So, Sasha, Danny, Sally, Amy, where's the other one? Lottie. Where are you? Oh, you're there as well. Okay. I think you've all done a fantastic job looking after my sister. I've been on the other side of the planet, and all I've heard from my dad is how much of a pain in the backside she's been. So, you guys have done a fantastic job. But I know she's very grateful to have all of you there for her. My sister actually texted me about 2 weeks ago, begging me to mention some of you girls in my speech. Shortly after your hen do. Come on, it's not you, Dan. No, to be fair, she said to me, can you send... She basically asked me, she said, oh, all these stories and everything, can you bring it up in the speech and embarrass the girls? But I said to her, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to mention about Sally's tattoo that she got peer pressured into doing. Your mum doesn't know. Okay. Wasn't going to tell people about Danny doing a Del Boy through the curtain at a club. And I definitely wasn't going to tell the story about Fiona, because even though there's no kids here, I think that's not the right place.
I think I just tell stories about the hen do, 'cause you haven't got any from the start.
Correct, and Alex is going to be bringing up a few of those afterwards, so don't worry about that. So I think you've all done an absolutely fantastic job, and you've all done it while looking so beautiful and so classy at the same time, which is not a word I would ever have associated with Danny. So can I please just all ask you to raise your glasses once again to the bridesmaids.
Number one.
I'm number one.
I've got to ask Sam, we've made of honour?
Oh, you're a dick.
Right then, now I know my job as best man is I'm meant to stand up here and try to embarrass Tristan and tell old stories that everyone finds funny, all at his expense. I'm not actually going to do that because Alex is going to do that next. And like I said, I'm going to try and be quite quick now because Alex is after me, and for those of you who don't know Alex, he can take his time in certain things, so I think we all want to eat before it gets dark today. But like I said, instead today I get to stand here as one of Tristan's best men. I'm very happy to be here and very proud to be Tristan's best man. I was worried about this. It's quite actually.
Dan, don't roll. Please, Dan. Close your eyes.
Sorry.
You close your eyes.
Now, I'm actually quite surprised I am still one of Tristan's best friends because he actually ruined my dreams that I wanted to do when I grew up. I always wanted to be a marine biologist. I went to college to do that, and under the terrible influence of Tristan, he used to make me and Squiddy bunk off all of our lessons every day to play football in Castle Park. Dawn, I swear that was all Tristan's influence. It had nothing to do with me and Squiddy. Well, that's the reason you nearly threatened to shoot me with a shotgun. Me and Tristan actually got exactly the same result, so which is fair because we used to punk off lessons. Squiddy seemed to do okay actually compared to us two, so I'm not sure what that is.
With the grass, right?
But yeah, that's it. Tristan's one of our best friends. I forgot where I'm going now. Get my iPad out. Now, when everyone says to me, I told everyone, oh, I'm going to be the best man at my sister's wedding, everyone would look at me and go, you're the best man at your little sister's wedding. Can't be much of a mate if he's marrying your sister, can he? To be quite honest, I had a very, very similar feeling when I first found out about those two. You'd expect, like Tristan, one of my closest friends at the time, to come up to me and tell me, Steve, I'm seeing your sister. Instead, he waited till I went on holiday and I was out of the country. And then still didn't tell me in person himself. I got to Gatwick Airport and Archer was standing there waiting for me to pick me up. He had a massive grin on his face. And for those of you that know Archer, he never likes to spread gossip or stir it up. So after about 5 seconds of pleasantries, how's your holiday? He's like, guess who's Tristan's new girlfriend is? I'm like, oh, who is it? Who is it? And he's like, your sister. Obviously, my face just dropped. Now, for the next few weeks, month maybe, it was quite frosty between me and Tristan, as you can imagine. And Sam as well, I suppose. But then it come to the first proper argument that me and Tristan had. It was downstairs in the R&B room of Oceana in Brighton. We drank our body weight in Zambuca and Jaeger at Yates, obviously. And then I done the typical older brother thing. Tristan, I need to talk to you. I took him aside to give him the older brother chat. To be honest, I have no idea what was said because Archer, Kevin, Squiddy just stood at the side laughing at us. So it couldn't have made much more sense. Like I said, but after a few more silly arguments, drunk in the Hippodrome on a Tuesday night, I'd now say that me and Tristan are now closer than ever. I'm very happy that he's married my sister. I finally found the point when I actually realised how much my sister meant to him when we were talking and everything. He said, Steve, there's not plenty more fish in the sea for me. I want that fish. That's no joke. Tristan still denies that ever happened, but never let the truth get in the way of a good story. So, like I said, today I'm extremely happy and proud to be standing here as best man, not only of Tristan, but also of my little sister. This is not going to be just the happiest day of their lives, but also one of the happiest of mine. Now, before I get too emotional, can I please ask you all to stand for Mr. and Mrs. McCall. Cheers. That's it. Now we're going to go to the other best man.
I hope everyone's enjoying themselves, and I think everyone's been making bets about the length of speeches. I went 45 minutes, so enjoy it. We asked Steve to keep his speech pretty short, so he couldn't mess it up like he did with Stackley. But sorry, Steve. So I'm Alex, and those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Tristan's younger brother. And I know probably what you're thinking. Tristan's best men are his brother-in-law and his brother. He hasn't put much time into this, has he? Well, as he said earlier, time isn't something Tristan's very good at gauging. He just likes to be late, I think. That's just him. So it's safe to say Sam was relieved when he turned it on time today. And there is a first time for everything. And before I go into telling a couple of stories about him, I haven't got too much on him, but I want to get a sentiment out of the way. I do feel honoured to be standing up here today, because not only is he my big brother, he's one of my best friends as well, which makes it stand that much more special. He's been a great role model to me over the years. Introduced me to drinking, betting, and all the other things big brothers get the blame from their parents for. So thanks for that. But all joking aside, and without sounding too cliche, I couldn't have wished for a greater brother to grow up with. One of my fondest memories of our childhood is when we always used to go down to our parents' house in France in the summer, and we used to play cricket test matches in the garden over about 2 weeks. And he even used to bat with his weaker side to give me a bit of a chance, but he still used to smack the ball straight over the house and into the woods, so I still lost pretty much every time.
I don't have a weaker side.
And he has always liked cricket, always had a bat in his hand, practicing shots and things like that. But one day we had our family cat was sleeping just outside some French doors we've got, and he thought he'd try and wake him up. So he just gently tapped on the doors, but his tap shattered the whole French doors. So Mum and Dad weren't best pleased with that, really. And as he grew up a bit older, he used to play a lot of Football Manager, which I'm sure quite a few of you have known. And he used to play a lot of it with Mr. Fox, who's sitting over there. Season after season they used to play. And Tristan liked commentating on all the matches. He was always hearing. And one name which kept cropping up was Marcel Desailly, the French defender, who must have scored God knows how many goals. And I don't really want Sam to change too much, but there is something that I agree with, that I think most people will agree with. And sorry for mentioning this, Tristan, but that's his toilet habits. And I don't want to say too much about this, but I just want, hopefully throughout his marriage, he aims more towards the toilet bowl and less towards the washing basket. And I'll leave it at that. Steve has told me what to expect from my new sister-in-law. For example, she'll have absolutely no problem breaking my nose or throwing an iron at me in times of frustration. So, Tristan, you've got a winner there. But then again, maybe that is a step up from the candle wax. No, in all seriousness, I couldn't be happier to welcome Sam into the Pepperell family. Pepperell, sorry, I can't even pronounce my own name. I'm probably not as delighted as Barry, or Sue, or Steve. But I do get on with her really well, and I hope she's as excited to have a little brother as I am to have a big sister. And seeing her sit there looking as beautiful as she does, I can't help but think Tristan's batting a bit above his average. And his batting average is actually 6 this season, so he's batting massively above it. And so now, if I could ask all of you to stand up and make one last toast to the happy couple for many years to come, Mr. and Mrs. Pepperell.